Hello guys, welcome back to another video of The Sims 4. Today, I've got some crazy details that I want to share that a lot of people might not know about, and these are specific to seasons. So if you have the season expansion pack, which a lot of people do, some of these details get overlooked, and I want to go over these because some of these details are actually mind-blowing and very realistic. So, firstly, is the craziest detail of them all, and I don't think any previous Sims game nailed this on the coffin. Like they didn't nail this perfectly, like, unlike The Sims 4. The Sims 4 does this perfectly, in my opinion, and it really does make it more realistic. So during depending on what season it is, it actually will depend and it will change uh, what time the sun rises and what time the sun sets. So if it's summer, the sun during the afternoon will actually get to like very high points. But during a winter, like in real life, the opposite will happen, where the sun is about halfway down already, and it will set earlier, like it does in real life. Given the illusion and given the realistic feel of the days being shorter. So it gives you that feeling that the days are actually shorter, giving more realism to your game. Uh, so, when spring comes, you'll start noticing that the days get longer, and in the summer, the days are really long, and the days get hotter. And when summer ends and when it gets to fall, the days become shorter, just like in real life. It starts getting cooler, and before you know it, it's winter time, and well, it, it's actually winter and it gets cold, but the sun's position will change depending on what season it is. So because it's summer, uh, the sun will get really high up. As you can see, it's 8 a.m. So let's go ahead and see here. Also, during winter, looking at the sun would be a lot less bright. But as you can see, I'm looking at the sun currently. As you can see, it does appear to be a lot more bright because of the heat. As you can see, it is just cool right now, so it's not that even. It's not even that hot right now, uh, because it's still early on in summer. But the sun's position will go up really high, as you can see. Uh, so let's just go ahead and speed it up here. Um, as you can see, uh, the sun's position is going really high, as you can see. Again, I don't think this detail was present uh, in The Sims 3 or in The Sims 2, but I could be wrong. It's an amazing detail nonetheless. Uh, it just makes sense and it just adds realism to your game. So I just love it so much and I think it looks wonderful. So as you can see, it's 12 p.m. now, and the sun is pretty much up there. Like as you can see, it's way up high. Uh, it's way up in the sky. Now, let's go ahead and use a cheat here to bring it to fall. Not quite winter just yet, but let's go ahead and turn it to fall real quick. You'll notice, just like in real life, uh, that the sun's position will gradually change and it will be a bit lower. Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah, right. I need to put testing cheats on. I forgot. To actually change the season, you do need testing cheats. I forgot about that. But it's not going to stop me from doing this. Now, fall, as you can see, something with fall that you may notice is the fact that the scenery is much more yellow. And this is because the sun is beginning to be lower and it's beginning to shorten in days. You'll see here that the sun is a bit lower. Not too much lower, as you can see, because it's not quite winter. But the scenery is a bit different, as you can see. Like, it's a bit more yellow. It's actually getting cloudy, so let's go ahead and turn rain off just for this experiment. Because sometimes the rain can interfere with my game, so let's go ahead and just get rid of rain. Uh, by default, it is rainy all the time on my game, so it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, looking at this now, normally uh, it'd be a bit more yellowish or clear. Looking around the scenery, you can see it's a bit more orange slash, I don't know, like red. But it's very early on in fall, so the trees don't look like they're losing that much leaves yet. So, yeah. Because it's early fall, you can see the temperature is not too cold yet. In fact, it's actually still quite warm because it's still early fall. Uh, and that's another detail that I really like about seasons. The sun's position throughout the days of the seasons will gradually go up or down depending on which way it's going. So if it's transitioning from winter to spring into summer, the sun will gradually increase in height, therefore making the sun more bright and making it heat up the surface more. Now, if it's transitioning from summer to winter, so going from summer to fall and then to winter, the sun's position will gradually decrease and it will lower, making the surface temperature less and cooler, and the days will become shorter. And it's this kind of detail that makes me love The Sims 4 much more. Um, so let's go ahead and move it to winter here. Um, so that way you're going to see the biggest change. Winter is my favorite season, by the way, for obvious reasons. So, you may notice, like, you literally could tell right off the bat that my dude's shadow went down quite significantly, and that's because the sun also went down quite significantly. As you can see, uh, even even like the warm colors that were there previously is starting to dissipate, and it's slowly starting to cool off. So yeah, so we went from rain to snow pretty quickly here. And we should probably get my dude in his cold jacket. Otherwise, he's going to freeze. We don't want him freezing now, do we? Okay, this looks like fashion sense from like the 1700s, bro. Dude, you look like you're from the 1700s, dude. That's a little weird. Why does it sound so windy? It's not snowing. Maybe it's a bug. Oh no. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a bug. Oh my god, this would suck if it is. Why? Why? Just why? Okay, let's turn off snow as well because we don't want weather at the moment. It's kind of interfering with our little gameplay here. So let's go ahead and turn off snow as well, just for the time being. I never turn off the weather unless it's for a video like this. So, yeah, as you can see, now the forecast is just freezing. Um, After I did that, I don't know why you can still hear wind up here. Like that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I mean, it's not raining or it's not snowing. It's not even windy. As you can see, the temperature is just freezing. So we're not going to see. The temperature is just cold right now, so we're not going to get a full transition right at the moment. Bro is just standing out here in his cold jacket. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, look at this. It's only 3:37, and look how low the sun is. That's about how low it would be in real life. That is that is really low. Um, Very low indeed. So if we go from winter to spring, the sun's position will be a bit higher, but not too much, because it's going to start from spring to summer, so the sun's going to gradually start going up in height, because we're going from cold season to hot season again. So spring is the opposite of fall, so we're going to go ahead and see that. All right, so we switch to spring now. Um, and the sun's position increased slightly in height. Now, one detail about spring specifically that no other season you can actually see is the fact that you will see flowers gradually beginning to sprout, no matter what world you're in. So, spring, you will see that. And it's specific to spring. So, you're not going to see that during fall, obviously, because it's the opposite, or summer, or winter. um, Here's the thing I usually like to do. Pretty much all of my saves, I usually have my default season set for summer because it gives a nice beginning, and then it will slowly shift from summer to winter. Um, that's how I usually like to do it. Although people have their own preferences, and whatever preferences you may have, I respect them and I respect your preference. As you can see, it's just beginning of spring, so as you can see, the trees still have no leaves because they're just beginning to grow back, and it's still early spring. So, as you can see, the foliage is now starting to slowly recover from last winter, and then it's going to mix and repeat, and it's going to be a cycle just like in real life. I love the seasons pack for a reason. It's what makes the Sims, in my opinion. Without seasons in The Sims 4, uh, the weather is always the same. Uh, so you're never going to get the same weather. You're never going to have rain or snow or even just cloudy days or even rainy days. I think I already said that. Um, because without seasons, it's basically always shown as if it's always spring, but no, every day is going to be the same. Like, no day you're ever going to experience rain or snow because the seasons don't change without seasons. So that's the reason why seasons is just a must-have pack for a lot of reasons. And a lot of people think it's just stupid because it's a pack requirement. And people say that it should be base game. I mean, I do agree with that statement. I do. But it's a good pack nonetheless. And I love seasons. A lot of people do, and I don't know why. A lot of people hate seasons. I don't know why. So, as you can see, um, the temperature is cool because it's early spring, so winter has just ended and the temperatures are going to start increasing. Blah blah blah. You know that. I do not say blah blah blah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those were some cool facts about the Sims 4 seasons. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next one, and peace.